Well, for many musicians, guitars are considered the coolest of the instrument group due to the fact that they're pretty versatile.
Yes, they are. And if you are looking for a new 6-string, or maybe you're just getting started, you'll want to check out the massive selection of guitars at Saul's.
It's time to bling it on with music. John, Dineen, good to see you, buddy.
Morning, guys. Thank you.
You brought some cool guitars in here.
We did, and this is just a very small sample of course, what we have.
I mean, what, vintage, high-end guitars?
Vintage, high-end, acoustic,
beginner.
Electric, beginners. We have stands, chords, all the accessories for them. We have actually one of the largest collections in the Midwest of used and new guitars.
How many do you think that you have?
So in
I've
our
seen it, the wall.
so in our 120th Street store, we probably have close to anywhere from 75 to 100 guitars just in that store alone. Then you look at all of our other locations who have very similar quantities. And so we constantly keep bringing them in because I didn't know a lot about guitars when I started in the business, but boy, I tell you, just like antique jewelry, this one right here, they keep their value. This is actually a 1963 Fender Telecaster. This is a guitar that Bruce Springsteen, Brad Paisley, Keith Richards, they all play. This piece right here, we have listed for $4,500 in our store.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a maple wood neck right there. This one here is just absolutely in amazing shape. Now, this is probably about an 80–85% guitar. If you're looking at a 100% guitar on this one here, you're in the upper $8–9,000. And these things are only appreciating up. So if you're a collector, not necessarily even a player, but you're looking at something to maybe invest in, guitars are amazing things to invest in as well, just like this piece. So we have a great selection of those higher end style vintage guitars. And then as you move down, the white guy right there, this is an ESP LTD, electric guitar as well. If you kind of can zoom in a little bit, Roger, our music tech at 120th, actually put colored strings on there.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
just you can see the red.
So kind of rainbow strings on there just to kind of give a different flair right there. If you're wanting to start guitar, once again, a great item right there. This one's kind of mid-range, listed at $299. You're looking at about $150 in our store. Not at all for something that's going to play great. Just awesome.
That's more of a beginner instrument?
It's kind of a beginner, but also to a lot of guys that are serious musicians as well, don't always like to take their really high-end guitars sometimes on the road or into quick gigs with them. So they'll pick up a guitar like this that actually has great sound to it, but just not a lot of money just in case if it accidentally falls or it does go missing. You have a great guitar there for not a lot of value. This is another great guitar right here. This is actually a winter Stratocaster. So Fender makes Stratocasters, so this is kind of a knockoff of that style. It's called a Tiger Stripe. Really nice inlay.
Love that.
Isn't
That
it
is
really
cool.
neat looking? Once again, guitar like this at our stores, you're looking at $99.
That's
So
$100 bucks?
$100
That's
bucks,
it?
$100
Stop
bucks.
it, John.
That's cool
And
just as a decoration.
it really is just to have
Wall art.
sitting on the
That is wall art.
You want it, right?
well, and that's what, once again, just like our jewelry you see when we bring it in, it looks like it's brand new. So do our guitars. We pride ourselves in sitting there, taking good care of them, restringing them. This is what you call an F-hole acoustic. This is a Galveston. So if you see kind of the F-holes right there on the sides, this is acoustic electric. So you can play this as an acoustic guitar or you can hook it up to an amp. So kind of a bigger string style guitar right there. Very pretty. Looks, my price on that guy is listed at $699. Comes with the hard shell case. For our viewers, you're going to be looking at $400 right there. So a great, great value. Once again, you're looking in the stores right around $900 to $1,000 for a guitar like this. You look at everything, full warranties. We check everything out. You can actually come in our stores, play them as well. So make sure you can hear how they sound and if you actually like it.
Right.
So another couple great styles of acoustic guitars right there. A Fender, gorgeous style wood, and then we have a Mitchell. This is actually our beginner style guitar right there at the end.
That's on the left, right?
Yes, to the left. It's a little bit small of a guitar, great for kids to learn on. What I love about acoustic guitars for kids to learn on too is you don't have to sit there and buy the amp, buy the cords, you buy all the accessories. With an acoustic, you tune it, it's ready to go. So we've got a great selection for you.
Yeah, and with those beginner instruments, you want them, they need to be good enough that they're easy to play. If they're not easy to play, the kids don't enjoy playing them. It's hard for them to learn.
And then pretty soon they bring them back in and they go, you know, it's not worth it. So what we'd rather see is you love the first guitar you have and you bring that in, you start upgrading. So that's what we definitely do as well. If you have guitars that you're not using anymore, or you like to just upgrade into a higher level one, bring them in. We'll buy them from you and we'll put it towards
you
the
get
other
good enough,
price.
it's time for an upgrade, right?
Oh, it really is. And some of these guys, you sit there, we'll close the doors. it's amazing how they sound.
Yeah.
It's
Plug it in. You let them plug into the amps.
plug into the amps and they go. So, and our techs, Jeremy, Roger at 120th, plus we have other people at other locations. They'll sit, they'll take the time with you. We've got a great selection, so you just have to come in and see. Plus, once again, like I said, we're looking to buy as well. So if you have one that's sitting around that you don't play anymore, bring it in. We'll take care of you.
Great.
Yes.
Well, I love the instruments, but we
Yes.
got to get to the jewelry.
Got to get back to the jewelry
And
this
a
year.
gorgeous piece this week.
know-
This necklace is just, I got a lot of compliments on it. I absolutely love it.
Once again, rose gold, you can't go wrong with. We're seeing it in the marketplace so much anymore. So this is a gorgeous 14 karat rose gold pendant. Has almost 3 carats of genuine rubies right in the center and almost a half a carat of round brilliant diamonds kind of set in place. Those rubies are all different styles, or all different cuts. So from rounds to ovals, so it kind of gives that really unique look to it. List on this piece is $2,900. We're looking at $1,000 for our viewers.
Wow.
So you got to stop into 120th and take a look.
That's a
Yes.
nice piece, yeah.
Yes.
And then you
And
brought a
the-
new piece in for Kelly.
This piece,
And this
yes.
I'm in love with too. I mean,
Yes,
woo,
I absolutely
baby.
love this piece. This is actually one of a kind, but we can order more if people do like it. Like I was telling you, this is a gorgeous, a little over 2 carat, genuine sapphire right there in the center with a half carat with a round brilliant diamonds down the side. Just an absolutely gorgeous ring. But like I was telling you guys before, this kind of has multiple purposes.
so cool.
This is really neat. So if you slip that off really quick,
Yep.
this
keep
ring
here.
will actually, one of our designers actually made these up. This actually will turn into a pendant. So
Maybe you wanna get it
not
from
a
me. I'm
problem.
having a hard
So
time,
we
sorry.
actually just flip this down and you just push it straight out.
There's a clasp that comes
Yes.
down. You flip that clasp, and
And
then
now
the top
it's-
slides off.
Correct,
It's a pendant.
and now it's a pendant. So it's multiple purposes from a pendant to a ring. So you get kind of a 1-2 hit right there.
That is really cool.
Yeah,
I
it's
love it.
really neat. And if people don't think it's very secure when you put it back in the ring, so
Well, it's going to be your 120th Street location next week
Yes.
after Kelly wears it around town, and you know
I am
likes to get it. She's all over the
excited.
place. 6 metro locations, Saul's Jewelry
All
alone.
over. I'm everywhere.
Johnny, thanks for your time.
Guys, thank you
I
again.
appreciate it.